What's up everybody, my name is Christian, and today I'm gonna be giving you a little tutorial on how I set up my, most of the tutorial on how to set up a worship type of pedal board, something a little basic, that way you can guys get that little feel, that little worship feel that you guys always hear in worship music, something, with a little bit delay, and maybe some overdrive. So yeah, we're going to show you that today, alright? Hello, so the materials today we are going to be needing for this pedal board is going to be, obviously, a pedal board. I like to use this pedal train pedal board that I have right here. We're also going to need a power supply. This is the Voodoo Lab iOS 5 power supply. Very great power supply to use for your pedal board. We're going to use some Velcro. The Velcro has to be pedal board Velcro, or you can use any other type of Velcro, but I prefer pedal board Velcro for this. Also, you're going to need some scissors. Any type of scissors that can cut the Velcro would be good. And you're obviously going to need cables, pedal board cables. They have to be short. I mean, they don't have to be short, but short is always a preference. We also have a volume pedal. Here's some suggestions of pedals I have for you. So a volume pedal is Ernie Ball volume pedal. Then I have a Boss DD5 digital delay pedal. I'm also going to be using a reverb. This is a new MXR reverb. Really great pedal. Honestly, it has a great sound to it. And obviously, the next pedal we're going to be using is the probably most commonly used overdrive. Is going to be the Ibanez Tomb Screamer. Sorry about that. Tomb Screamer pedal. And this pedal is amazing. I mean, it gets the job done. So applying the Velcro to the pedal boards is going to be the first step. So before applying the Velcro, you're obviously going to have to clean it. I'm just demonstrating. So use a rag or something just to get that dust off. That way the Velcro sticks on good without having any dirt or anything on the bottom, because you really don't want that. So get your Velcro out, and I like to use the soft side for the pedal board and then the hard side of the Velcro on the pedals. I don't know, it's just me, and I think pretty much everybody would do this, but yeah. So just get your scissors, measure it, cut a strip off, and as soon as you cut it, then you're going to remove the adhesive in the back. You would say the little white strip of tape keeping it from sticking, and yeah. So you remove that, and you're just gonna apply it to the pedal board. So when you apply it, make sure to smooth it down. And now after that, before you even put the other side of the Velcro on the pedals, make sure you place the pedals the way you want them on the pedal board. So just adjust them however you like the pedals to be. I mean, don't just go put the Velcro on the pedals yet, because then they're gonna get stuck, and you really don't want that. So just place them the way, give yourself an idea how you want. And now we're going to apply the Velcro. Make sure the backs of the pedals are clean and flat. So when we apply the Velcro, we're going to do the exact same thing we did to the pedal board. We're just onto the pedals. We're going to measure. This is the hard side of the Velcro, so we're going to measure that as well. And we're going to cut it off with the scissors. So like I said, you're going to measure it, and cut it with the scissors, and make sure everything is nice and neat. I mean, you don't have to cut it across the way I'm doing it here. You can do like small strips. I like to cut it across, that way the whole pedal has some Velcro on it. That way I won't have trouble sticking it on when I place it. But I mean, it depends on you. You can cut like little strips. So now we're going to be connecting the pedals with the cables, and so when your cables, you connect every pedal has an input, and you connect the input to an output of your pedal board, and you're just gonna create a huge chain of pedals. And a lot of people argue like, oh, connect this pedal first because it will change the effect. Honestly, there is no right way to connect the pedal board. I mean, it all depends on you. You experiment. If you want an overdrive first, then like, let's say, a delay because you like the way it sounds, then that's up to you. I mean, there is no right or wrong way how to connect the pedals, as long as they all connect in a chain. And like I said, there's no right or wrong way. It just depends on you. Be creative. Whatever sound you like, you get out of the pedal board. That's going to be all on you, alright? So as you can see, I'm here connecting all the pedals and just making a huge chain. That way when I play on my guitar, all my pedals are connected into one huge chain of pedals. And I can even like combine pedals. So yeah, when you finish, you have to do some adjusting as well all the time. Make sure the pedals are good. That's what I'm doing here, just adjusting, making sure they look nice and neat. This is really simple. And then after that, we're going to actually apply our power supply. And a power supply is very important. I like to use this type of power supply instead of an adapter because it gives every pedal more power and you can hear the full potential of each pedal, because a lot of people like to use an adapter and buy a chain. So like this is the chain. I will be using this because this power supply is a little bit small for all the pedals I have, but I'll use this on my weaker pedals, and then the pedals that need more power, I'll use just the power supply. But yeah, so I'll just connect those together. And so I like to stick everything to the bottom, make it look nice and neat. It all depends on the guitarist. Some people like to have a messy pedal board. Not me. I like to use nice and neat. I also like to use zip ties at the end to to tie the pedals. I didn't have any zip ties on me, so I just, right now I let it go with the flow, you could say. So yeah, I just tied every pedal up and connected it. And that's pretty much what I did here with this pedal board. Just make sure everything was nice and neat. And I had to even readjust some pedals. You can see what I'm doing right now. It's just readjusting, taking some pedals out, making sure, because you're always going to be readjusting pedals. That's one of the most important things to think about when you're building your own pedal board. You're going to be readjusting pedals because something might not fit. For me, it was one of the cables for the power supply wasn't fitting on my tube screamer because the other cables were like in the way, so I had to find another way to assemble them and just rearrange them around a bit. So yeah, so you're just gonna do that and make sure everything is nice and neat. So yeah, we have our pedal board, and before you even start playing, make sure all your pedals work, the power supply. So I turn them all on, make sure the lights are on. So as you can see, all the lights look to be turning on, just to make sure the power supply was working and there was no pedals not getting power. So all the lights you could see on the pedals are all on, so we did a good job there. So like as soon as you're done with that, you can just mess around with your pedal board. Just turn it on. This was my pedal board, but you can have different pedals to anything you want. This is just to help you out to know how to like really, I guess, place it. But just do whatever you want, just mess around. Yeah, so you could just do stuff like that, or you can just do some, let's see, you can just do some other stuff, like some pretty cool melodies, especially for worship music. It's all up to you. Be creative. You don't have to exactly do the same way I did it. This is just to like give you an idea how to set up your pedal board if you don't know how to set up a pedal board, and if you do, then good luck. Alright, so I hope you guys like this video. Enjoy, and yeah, have a great day, guys. Love you guys. Bye.